Ay, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. So it's another Wellness Wednesdays, no? Alam niyo naman pag first Wednesday of the month, which is the first Wednesday ngayon, 'di ba? Last month of the year na, December na, nakakaloka, ilang araw na lang Pasko, and then it's 2022 na, o 'di ba? So, ang bilis talaga ng oras, ang bilis ng panahon. Hindi natin 'yan mapipigilan. Okay? So, ang importante talaga yung mga araw-araw na learnings natin, araw-araw na napapakinggan natin, katulad na nandito kayo ngayon, hindi ko yung mababanggit lahat, but I'm very grateful, I'm very, very happy kasi nandyan kayo parate to listen to our learnings. Okay? So ano ba ang meron si Miss Bing for tonight? It's a doctor's wellness training and it's all about cancer. O, di ba? Nakakaloka yung cancer na yan, kinatatakutan, pero pag alam natin kung paano siya ayusin, 'di ba, paano natin pangalagaan yung ating katawan, maiwasan kung pwedeng maiwasan, no? So these are just steps or guidelines na applicable naman at pwede nating gawin sa araw-araw natin, no? So actually mga reminders lang din ito. Okay? So I have invited a doctor again. Doc Mikey, kamusta ka na? Babanggitin ko lang yung konti sa credentials niya, no? Hi, Doc. Bati ka naman.
Hi. Good evening, everyone.
How are you?
Hello,
How are
again.
you? Again, oo nga, nami-miss natin si Doc. Parang ang bilis at ang tagal, no? Pero ang bilis lang din ng panahon talaga. So tonight, Doc, no, we'll be discussing about cancer and how barley can help, no? So ano yung nandoon sa barley na maaaring makatulong sa ganitong conditions? Now again, we are not going to cure, no? Hindi naman tayo din kasi gamot, so we are just bibigyan lang namin kayo ng mga guide. Okay? So, let me read first the credentials of the doctor. No? So, si Dr. Mikey has been practicing a family physician for 35 years. O, di ba? Ang tagal na. A seasoned acupuncturist. Dr. Mike has intricately woven the best of Eastern and Western, no? Eastern and Western medical arts to his practice of integrative medicine, no? Yun yung maganda, na-apply niya yan. Okay? So he is an educator, a researcher, a scientist. Doc Mike employs the centuries-old wisdom of proper diet and cyclical detoxification, as well as breakthrough cutting-edge knowledge on human microsystems and microbiology. Okay, so personal treatment of human illness and dysbiosis, grade school, high school in Ateneo, UP College Medicine in UP. Okay, a founder and a medical consultant of Centro Holistico. He has 4 clinics, no? Usually nasa The Grove yan. Philinvest, Alabang, Scout Rallios, Quezon City. So mamaya, ichichikahin natin si Doc. Doc Mikey, kamusta and welcome to Sante Doctor's Wellness Training. Are you ready? Okay ka na, Doc?
Yes, very okay. I'm very okay.
Okay, good. So, i-up ko lang yung slides ko, no? Let me up my slides. Okay, wait lang. Kanina medyo na to. Ang bilis, ano? So, yesterday was, ayan. So, from start. Okay, ayan. Ay, nasa na ba? Share screen. Ito na. Yan. So, cancer and how barley can help. Okay? So, may disclaimer ako, di ba? Not intended to diagnose. Hindi po tayo magda-diagnose. Educational purposes lang, no? Yung ating i-discuss. Ang hirap kasi, Doc, pagka naka-social media, ang bilis nilang magkopya, di ba? So, cancer. So, what is cancer? Ano ba yung cancer na naririnig natin? Okay, may definition, no? Sa www.cancer.gov or the National Cancer Institute. Ang definition nila, sabi nila, it's a disease caused by uncontrolled division. Okay? So hindi natin sila nakokontrol. Bigla na lang yung dumadami. Uncontrolled division of abnormal cells in a part of the body. Okay, so cancer can start almost anywhere in the human body. Kung saan talaga yan pumupunta, nakakaloka, diba? Which is made up of trillions of cells. No? Kung nakikinig kayo ng regular product training natin, di ba? Parati kong dinidiscuss sa inyo na we all begin with the cells, no? Yung tao, paano ba? So, kaya kailangan cell nutrition, papangalagaan natin. Which is the smallest unit, no, ng katawan. The basic structure of life is the cells, no? Kaya kailangan cell nutrition pangalagaan natin, no? So, cancer can start almost anywhere in the human body, which is made up of trillions of cells. Normally, okay, so human cells grow and multiply through a process called cell division, no? So nagde-divide. So dapat ang mag-multiply na cells yung good cells, okay? So to form new cells as the body needs them, no? Kailangan natin. When cells grow old or become damaged, ayan, nasisira na sila. They die and new cells take their place, no? Kaya nga, kailangan yung mga cancer cells na yan mamatay, wag silang dumami. Sometimes, this orderly process breaks down and abnormal or damaged cells grow and multiply when they should not. So sabi ko nga dapat ang mag-multiply yung good cells. Kaya lang pag dumadami nga yung cancer cells na yan, hindi na natin sila ma-contain, no? Yun nga na nagme-metastasize, dumadami, hindi natin mahabol kasi multiply sila ng multiply. These cells may form tumors, which are lumps of tissue, no? So pagka madaming-madami, ayon, nagkakaroon na sila ng bukol or yung tumor. Tumors can be cancerous or not cancerous. So pwedeng benign, pag hindi sila cancerous ang tawag sa kanila, not cancerous, benign sila. So yan ang itsura ng mga tumor, no, sa katawan natin kung saan-saan nga sila pumupunta. So pwedeng benign, pwedeng rin maligna. Cancerous tumors spread into or invade nearby tissues and can travel to distant places in the body to form new tumors. So nag-iimbita pa sila. Sasabihin ng mga tumor, halika dito, maraming mga pagkain na kinain tong si Miss Bing, pangit ang kinain niya, dito tayo, di ba? So mag-iimbita. A process called metastasis, ayun na nga, nagsispread out. Cancerous tumors may also be called malignant tumors, no? So it's either malignant, yun nga, cancerous, or pag hindi siya cancerous, non-cancerous, benign ang tawag sa kanila, no? Tumor. Okay? So, ang daming klase ng cancer. Nakakaloka. No? Diba? Prostate, testicular, kidney, lung, pancreatic, head, neck, cervical, uterine, leukemia, lymphoma, melanoma, liver, brain, colon, stomach, breast, ovarian, childhood cancer. Actually, ito mga ribbon na to, yan yung yung parang pag magsusupport ka, di ba? Pagka pink, ayan, breast. You support the breast cancer. So may mga organizations naman, itong mga ribbon na to, signify yung color kung anong klase. Napakadaming klase ng cancer, nakakaloka, di ba? So sabi nga, parang halos lahat ng parte ng katawan, no? So, kailangan maiwasan natin siya. Ito yung cells, no? Yung nagde-divide, ito yung itsura. Pero pag bumibilis ang division niya, di ba? Hindi natin sila nagko-contain. Nagfo-form na sila ng mga tumors. Okay? So, ano ba yung causative factor? So actually, didiscuss ko yan lahat. Tapos mamaya, mag-add on si Doc Mikey. And then he can add more. Okay? Causative factors. Ano ba ang the usual? Bakit ba nagkakaroon ng cancer? Exposure to environmental toxins. Ayan na, di ba? Kaya nga sinasabi natin, cover your nose, cover your mouth. Di ba? Hindi natin alam yung mga pumapasok. Radiation. Diba? Paulit-ulit natin yan sinasabi na, talaga ba? Yung cellphone, diba? May pag-aaral dyan. Ako, i-google ninyo. Sobrang babad ng sa radiation, sa x-ray, too much exposure, microwave, diba? Obesity, isa ring kadahilanan, diba? Dapat talaga maintain ang ating weight. Alcoholism, diba? So imagine mo, dami-dami mong iniinom na alcohol sa katawan, okay? So, genetic problems, na usually yung mga DNA o 'di ba ng mga magulang, 'di ba? Genetic problems, viruses, sabi ko nga ayan, hindi natin nakikita, nandiyan lang sila sa hangin, pumasok na ngayon sa katawan natin, 'di ba? Nag-spread out na yan diyan. Hindi mo maintindihan talaga minsan or UK unknown. No, unknown yung reasons. Hindi minsan ma-detect ng doktor, bakit ba nagkaroon ka ng cancer sa bibig? Bakit ka nagkaroon ng cancer sa labi, no, sa mouth, sa lungs, no, sa throat, 'di ba? Kung saan na lang yan, unknown, UK ang tawag, unknown. Usually yan ang mga kadahilanan or minsan hindi rin talaga ma-detect ng mga doctors, causative factors na unknown. Warning signs, meron tayong tinatawag na caution. Pag-iingat, okay, change in bowel or bladder habits. Alam mo yung 5 araw ka nang hindi dumudumi, so change in bowel, di ba? So parang everyday nag-move ka naman ng bowel mo. No, so pagka merong kakaiba dyan, parang 5 days ka nang hindi nag-move, yung 1 linggo, naging 2 linggo, kailangan warning signs yan, babahala ka naman, hindi yung, hindi, normal lang, di ba? Bladder habits ninyo, alam mo yung, baka merong masakit sa pag-ihi or kung umihi ka konti-konti or napakadami, 'di ba? Actually, alam mo ang normal na pag-move ng urine, it's only 22 seconds. Pagbilang ka 101, 200, 102, 100. Dapat 20 or 30 seconds. Tapos ka na magwiwi. Pero kung mahaba or konti lang, 'di ba? Change in bowel and bladder habits is a warning signs already. A sore does not heal. Alam mo yung may sugat ka na inaalagaan mo yung sugat, gumagaling, lumalaki, lumiliit, hindi siya natutuyo. Ikaw naman, binabaliwala mo, parang, oo nga, Miss Bing, 3 buwan na nga yung sugat ko, di ba? Magpa-check up ka naman sa doktor. Ipa-check mo yung ano na yan, ibabiopsy, titignan, ano ba, bakit hindi gumagaling yung sugat na yan? Yung parang nagasgas lang, lumaki ng lumaki, di ba? A sore does not heal. Unusual bleeding or discharge. Sa mga babae, 7 araw kang nagkakaroon ng period, hindi tama. Dapat mga 3 days lang on a regular, di ba? Yung mga period ng menstrual cycle, dapat 3 days lang yan. Yung iba 14 days may period. Yung iba nagma-maternity pads pagka nagkakaroon sila ng discharge, 'di ba? So pa-check up, punta sa OB/GYN, ano ba yung mali, 'di ba? So unusual bleeding or discharge, thickening or lump in an area. So pagka kakapain mo, 'di ba? Yan, meron ka mga bukol o kaya sa babae, di ba? Usually 2 or 3 fingers no around sa self-breast examination, usually after natin maligo. Humiga, tapos itaas yung isang kamay, tapos mga 2 or 3, tapos around, i-feel nyo, bakit ganun merong malaking lump or may bukol, bakit hindi siya umaalis? Diba? So minsan merong which is normal kasi hormonal. Pero thickening or parang namamaga or parang ang laki na nitong panga mo hindi pantay or itong ano to, 'di ba, thickening or lump in an area. So tignan niyo din, 'di ba? Kapakapain niyo rin yung katawan kaya nga ano to, palpation, palpate, 'di ba? So kailangan ikaw mismo malalaman mo yan sa dito, may yung ano to sa underarm, sa mga singit, 'di ba? So wag natin ibaliwala. Nararamdaman mo yan, nakakapa mo every time you take your bath. 3 buwan na palang nandyan, tapos pag nagpa-check up ka, ayun, cancerous na. No? Kailangan maagapan. CAUTI, indigestion or loss of appetite. Yung pagkakain mo, nagpupupo ka or hindi ka matunawan or wala kang gana, 'di ba? So indigestion, parang meron ka naman pang lasa, bakit gano'n, 'di ba? So anything, no, these are warning signs. So we have to be caution, no? Iingat, no? Pagka may mga ganito kang nakikita, nararamdaman, obvious change in warts and mold. Alam mo yung ang lalaki ng mga nunal, dapat daw po yung sa pencil, no, yung sa ano to, pag gano'n nakalaki, no, yung pencil na eraser, di ba, sa pencil na eraser, meron siyang eraser sa dulo. Pagka gano'n nakalaki, yung mga warts niyan, moles niyan, mga nunal, pinapatanggal po yan. No, pinapatanggal kasi baka magkaroon pa ng ano, magkaroon pa ng mga sign, no, maging cause pa yan ng cancer. Ako dati meron ako dito sa sa gilid ng aking tenga. Meron ako dyan. Tapos napapansin ko, parang nagkakaroon ng laman. Although maliit pa lang naman, pero pinatanggal ko talaga siya. No, pinatanggal ko siya. Tapos nagiging mapula, pagka malaking malaki, ewan ko ba, sumasabit na yan sa necklace nyo or sa no, patanggal nyo na siya kasi nakasagabal na yan, hindi na yan maganda tignan, no, baka makasama at doon pa. So obvious change in warts or moles, yung ang lalaki, di ba? And naging cough, ubo ka ng ubo. Kahit na anong cough syrup ang inumin mo, hindi ka nawawala. Tapos bumabalik, ubo. Naging cough. Okay, so caution. These are warning signs. CAUTION, change in bowel and bladder habits. A sore does not heal. Unusual bleeding. Thickening or lump in an area. Indigestion, obvious change in warts and moles, naging cough. No? So these are warning signs. Again, pa-check up. The specific effects of cancer depends on the type and its location in the body. No? Minsan, yun nga, isa pa, unexplained weight loss. Bigla kang pumayat, natuwa ka naman, pero hindi tama, di ba? Parang sobrang bagsak ng katawan mo or parati kang giniginaw, no? Mainit naman, pero bakit ka nag-chill? Or parati kang may lagnat, no? So there's something wrong in your body. So again, pa-check up talaga, no? Fatigue, parati kang nanghihina. Kakagising mo pa lang, di ba? Dapat dapat nakatulog ka ng maayos pero hindi pagod ka, di ba? Bakit ganon? So, yan are mga symptoms, no? Again, parati ko sinasabi, always go to your doctor. Many types do not cause any symptoms to appear at all or asymptomatic. Alam mo yung wala ka naman nararamdaman, walang fever, walang chills, pero nung nagkaroon ka ng annual physical exam, ayun, doon nakita. Nakita sa blood exam or sa chest x-ray, di ba? So, like katulad ng pancreatic cancer, only cause symptoms when the disorder has progressed to an advanced stage. No? So, parang stage 3 na, stage 4. Diba? So, hindi mo na mahabol. Okay? So, there is danger. No? May ano dyan. So, sabi ng World Health Organization, merong 7.6 million deaths worldwide in 2008. 13.1 million in year 2030 o year 2022 na, next year, walong taon na lang, 2030 na. Padami ng padami, hindi naman nababawasan, di ba? So yan ang data ng World Health Organization. Okay? Sa lalaki, ito ang the usual na cancer, prostate, lung cancer, and colon cancer. Sa babae, breast cancer, followed by colon cancer and lung cancer, no? Magkaka-ano sila. So yun yung mga the usual na cases sa lalaki, sa babae, pero minsan parehos din, no? So World Health Organization, ito yung mga klase ng cancer, may lung, may stomach, may liver, may colon, may breast. Okay, so merong data, no? So number of new cases for 10 most common cancers in 2010, both sexes, babae at lalaki, no? So breast, lung, liver, colon or rectum, cervix, leukemia, stomach, prostate, brain, no, nervous system, ovary. Diba, yan ang datos, yan ang data. Ito yung number ng parami nakakaloka, no? At saka yung number ng deaths talaga sa cancer. 30% of cancer deaths due to 5 leading behavioral and dietary risk factors. Ano ba yung 5 behavioral? Yung pwede na ginagawa mo mismo yan, diba? At dietary risk factors na nagkukos ng cancer. Okay? 5 daw ang sabi ng World Health Organization. Unang-una, ayan. Overweight or obese. Kaya nga meron tayong product, di ba? Fit and Trim. Maganda yung Fit and Trim kasi may L-carnitine, nagpapatunaw, di ba? So inumin mo, meron tayong Barley. So that's number 1. So dapat alam mo yung timbang mo talaga, no, sa tangkad mo. Kung overweight ka ng 10 pounds, bawas. 20 pounds, bawas. Lalo kung sobra 60 pounds ka overweight, 40 pounds ka overweight, 30 pounds, di ba? Nako, yung katawan mo hindi kakayanin, di ba? Nakakaawa ang mga ano natin sa loob, no? Yung ating mga organs, nahihirapan din sila. That's the number 1. Pangalawa, low fruit and vegetable intake. Ayaw na ayaw mo kumain ng gulay, prutas. Tanong, kumakain, yun nga, parati ko nire-remind, kumain ba tayo ng prutas ngayon? At kung kumain tayo, ilan? Isang saging lang. Dapat nga, sinasabi, is always 5 fruits in a day. Iba-iba. So meron kang apple, meron kang banana, meron kang suha, meron kang lemon, meron kang avocado, meron kang pakwan, and you have to eat it before your meals. Gulay, ito na nga lang ang gulay natin, itong barley, di ba? Vegetable drink natin yan. Hindi mo pa siya iniinom ng madami. Tinitipid mo pa yung katawan mo, isang capsule lang, di ba? Paano naman? So, low fruit and vegetable intake. So, number 1 is obesity or overweight. Number 2, low fruit. Di ba, wala tayong kinakain. Lack of physical activity. Nako, guilty tayo dyan. Ako, marami. Lalo na nitong pandemic, nasa bahay. Ayaw, alam mo, kahit sa bahay, pwede naman tayong mag-exercise. Jumping jack, simpleng taas ng kamay, 'di ba? Exercise, bend nyo lang katawan nyo 20 minutes. Bilang may tugtog, ang dami na ngayon sa YouTube, 'di ba? Mga link, exercise, ifa-follow natin Zumba. Importante talaga ang physical activity. Huwag nating katamaran. Minsan naglalakad na lang, tamad pa. Gusto yung tricycle hanggang dun sa hagdanan ihahatid. Diba? So, tama lang yung maglakad tayo, katatamaran pa natin. Importante ang meron tayong physical activity. Number 4, alcohol use. Diba? Hindi naman natin pinagbabawal, lalo ngayon, mag-Christmas, pero konti lang. Again, always in moderation. Kaya lang, nagkita-kita, magkakaibigan, kalahating case ng beer, di ba? Tobacco, di ba? Tatlong pakete. Yung iba nakakaloka, yung mga chain smoker, di ba? So talagang ilang packs sila in a day. Imagine mo yung mga na-i-inhale natin, okay? So, ito, yaan ng smoker's body, lahat ng buong katawan. Meron kang psoriasis, yung wrinkling of the skin, may cataract, hearing loss, yan ang ginagawa ng ng smoking. Tooth decay, ngipin natin sira-sira, emphysema, yung sa lungs, heart disease, discolored fingers, yung mga daliri, cervical cancer and miscarriage, stomach ulcer, Burger's disease, yun nga yung sa sigarilyo. deformed sperm. Yan ang nagagawa ng tobacco. No, this is the smoker's body. What to do to avoid cancer? Okay? So ano yung kailangan nating So kung yung 5 nabanggit ko na causative, no? Yun din yung a-address natin. So unang-una talaga yung weight natin. Parati tayong mag-weight usually sa umaga. Dapat daw nga yan every morning pagkagising mo. Pero maganda daw yung yung the same time. Kunyari every 7 o'clock. Huwag ka muna kakain bago ka maligo. Kaya usually ang mga weighing scale nasa banyo, di ba? So dapat maintain ka. Kung 140 ka, 150, 130, dapat pag nag-131 ka, 132, ma-alarm ka na, naku, 2 pounds na dagdag. Kasi yung pag-add ng 2 pounds, ayun, yung 130 naging 132, 134, 136 hanggang sa, ayun na, pagkita mo na kung 140 ka na pala, dapat 130 ka lang, no? Dapat nasa normal weight ka parate. So be as lean as possible within the normal range of body weight. Body fatness, no, lower end of the normal body mass index by age of 21. Kasi nga sa edad na 21, dapat yan na yung yan yung height mo, yan yung weight mo, 'di ba? So yung height mo dapat maintain mo lang yung body weight within normal range, no? Normal range. So, avoid weight gain and increase in waist. Pag ang waistline daw po ay 40, ay nakakaloka, 40 inches. Circumference, naku, mabahala ka. Dapat hindi 40, dapat ang waistline mo. No, babae, lalaki, naghahanap ako ng dito, ng measuring tape. Kasi alam ko I have my measuring tape here. Okay? So, dapat within the ka lang. Okay? So, pag 40 daw ang waistline mo, mabother ka na. Imagine mo, di ba, 40 inches, ha? Ano kakalo? Diba, ganyan. Ganyan kalaki. Para kasi Santa Claus. Dapat 23 ka lang, 24, 28, diba? 30, diba? Depende, no? Sa tangkad, okay? So, pero pag 40, sobrang na yan, mabother ka dyan. Okay? So, ang BMI, okay, the standard measurement of overweight and obesity. So, body mass index, paano yan? Yung weight nyo, i-divide nyo sa height. No, doon nyo makukuha ang inyong body mass index. Ibig sabihin, pagka less than meron siyang normal, nasa normal ka, or underweight ka naman, kulang ka ng timbang, magdagdag ka, overweight ka, no? So, dapat yung weight at saka height, okay? So, meron naman mga calculator yan, i-check nyo sa Google, no? So, maintaining a healthy weight, control throughout life. So kung 130 ka, sa buong buhay mo dapat talaga, ang basihan mo dyan yung damit mo, yung 10 years mo ng damit, pantalon, no, nasusuot mo pa, di ba? Ibig sabihin, hindi ka nagbabago ng mo, no? So, merong mga ganyan. Yung pantalon nila, 10 years na, nasusuot pa nila. Okay, so one of the most important ways to prevent cancer talaga is a body fat, no? It's all about lifestyle talaga, no? So, katulad nito, pag pamilya talaga, no? From nanay to tatay to anak to bata, lahat na sila, no? So, may may mga overweight. Pero dapat again nasa lang tayo, maintain lang talaga ang weight natin. Body fatness, on and off ang diet mo, on and off ang weight gain mo, kaya nga dapat talaga maintain. Tignan mo ako sa tamang sa tamang tangkad, no? An independent risk factor for breast cancer talaga yung overweight na yan. So being overweight at cancer diagnosis or soon afterward was associated with poorer overall survival and disease-free survival. Kasi pagka nga sobra ka sa timbang, nahihirapan yung katawan mo, no? Nahihirapan. So kailangan talaga bawas ka, no? Pagkain, food and drinks, no? Consumption of energy-dense food, avoid sugary drinks, no? Yung mga asukal talaga na yan. Yan ang kalaban natin, no? Soda, okay? Consume energy-dense food sparingly, fast food sparingly, if at all, none at all, di ba? So, consumption of energy-dense foods and sugary drinks is an increasing worldwide. Ang dami-daming fast food. Ayan, may mga kulay-kulay yung mga drinks, no, na puro asukal, Okay? So, did you know that some fruit juices can contain this much as well, no? Kasi nga yung iba puro asukal, no? So, iced tea, ayan, ayaw na ayaw din nila yung iced tea na yan kasi puro nga yan asukal. Okay? So, fruit juice versus fruit, magprutas ka na lang talaga, no? Masarap, lalo yung pakwan, 'di ba? Yung pinya, 'di ba? Masarap ang prutas, nako talaga. Plant foods, eat mostly foods of plant origin. Okay, so variety of fruits and vegetables, servings, no, kailangan 5 or portions in a day. 400 grams daw sa isang araw, relatively unprocessed cereals, pulses, legumes, okay, every meal kailangan meron tayong grains, no, or fruits. Limit refined starchy foods, okay? Most diets that are protective against cancer are made up mostly of plant origin, no? Dapat food as grown, yung talagang tumutubo sa halaman. Asian women, usually tayo, mahilig tayo sa mga soy, no? Tokwa, di ba? Taho, di ba? So, decreasing breast cancer risk with increasing soy food intake. Soy isoflavones, Asian versus Westerns. Ang dami naman. Okay? So, optimal diet equals whole plant foods, high in nutrients, high in dietary fiber, low in energy density, limit ang intake ng red meat and avoid processed meat, yung mga nasa canned, 'di ba? Yung mga noodles kasi nga marami silang mga preservatives, okay? So 18 ounces lang, no, or 500 milligrams per week. Hindi naman araw-araw nag-steak ka, no? Matagal yan matunaw sa katawan. So very little, if any, to be processed, no? Yung mga meats, okay? So red meat is high in fats, high energy, ang nangyayari, weight gain. So the healthy eating continuum emphasizes that better health outcome comes with reducing meat consumption. Okay? So milk is related to prostate and breast cancers. May mga pag-aaral tungkol din dyan. So limit ang alcohol drinks, abstain. Again, konti lang kasi nag-link nga yan sa cancer, potential for abuse, energy dense. The evidence of cancer justifies a recommendation not to drink alcoholic drinks. O sabi ng World Cancer Research, wag na daw uminom. So the evidence does not show a clear levels of consumption of alcoholic drinks below which there is no increase in risk of the cancer it causes. No? Red wine, ayan, pwede yan kasi New Year, without the alcohol risk. Grape juice, pero again, in moderation. No? Moderation talaga. Short-term ingestion of purple grape juice reduces low-density lipoprotein, susceptibility to oxidation in CAD patient, improves the ability of major blood vessels to expand when blood flow increases. Flavonoids in purple grape products may prevent cardiovascular events independent of alcohol. So, asin, ayan, isa pa, salt, preservation, processing, tsaka preparation. Importante dyan. Kasi ang salt, nagre-retain kasi yan ng water sa katawan. So, dapat bawas din. Avoid salt, preserved, salted, or salty foods. Preserve foods without using salt. Pwede naman, di ba? So, limit consumption of processed foods with added salt. Iwasan talaga yung sobrang alat, no? Patis. Kasi yung parang sinasabi nga natin na yung bangos, binabad natin sa suka na may asin, may toyo, diba? Tapos pagka pinrito mo siya, kukuha ka pa rin ng sausawan na toyo, kalamansi, suka. Eh, di ba binabad na nga sobra na sa alat, no? Compare products to find the lowest salt version. Usually tinitignan sodium, no? Dun sa mga packages. Not all canned foods contain the same amount of salt. So kailangan binabasa natin yung nutritional facts. Low salt consumption has a lot of benefits. Natanggalin natin asukal, asin, di ba? Salt and salt-preserved foods were probably a cause of stomach cancer. Foods contaminated with aflatoxins are a cause of liver cancer. Ano ba yung aflatoxins? Are any of a class of toxic compounds that are produced by certain molds found in food. Diba? So mga nakikita natin sa pagkain yan, minsan yung mga tinapay may mga molds, tapos kinakain mo pa, tapon mo na yan. Hindi, misbing yung nandun lang yung kalahati, kinain mo yung kalahati, tinapon, hindi. Tapon mo lahat, kahit na yung kalahati lang ang meron, di ba? So contaminated. Activity, be physically active as part of everyday life. Physical activity, ito, no? So moderate or physical active, brisk walking, 30 minutes every day, di ba? Parati kayo nasa social media, di ba? Cancer prevention is just another great reason to get active. Physical activity plus healthy eating equals cancer prevention. Yung steps natin, kailangan daw 10,000 steps. Ito, pedometer to, tong yung red na yan, no? So, na-monitor. Lalo na sa cellphone, no? Meron naman mga app ngayon, no? So, may mga pag-aaral, no? Katulad nung nangyari sa California, 1,490 women with early stage ng breast cancer, ginawa nila, kumain sila ng fruits and vegetables araw-araw, 5 servings, plus 30 minutes of walking 6 times a day, nagkaroon ng significant survival advantage. O, diba? So, nag-exercise lang, kumain ng maraming gulay at prutas, physical activity, importante, again, tulog, rest. Diba? So, kung pagka Sabado, Linggo, sabi nga, sa Bible, di ba, on the 7th day, di ba, God rested on the 7th day. Magpahinga naman talaga sa tinamo. Average sleep needs by age. O, newborn to 2 months old, di ba, ang mga baby tulog ng tulog, 12 to 18 hours ang tulog nila. 3 months to 1 year old, kailangan yung mga bata 14 to 15 hours. 1 to 3 years old, ilan ang tulog na kailangan? 12 to 14 hours. Eh hindi. Yung mga bata, 3 taon, nagpupuyat kasama ng nanay, di ba? Wag. Kung magpupuyat kayo, yung mga anak na edad na ganito, patulugin nyo na siya. Kasi kailangan nila ng tulog ng 12 to 14. Again, importante talaga ang tulog kasi that's the best time, sinasabi ko, to repair. 3 to 5 years old, anak mo, 11 to 13 hours. Kailangan patulugin sa tanghali, mag-nap. 5 to 12, 10 to 11, 12 to 18 years old, tayo, diba? 8 and a half to 10, o adult 18, lahat tayo, kung nandito sa Zoom, 18 plus, 7 and a half to 9 hours. Na kung natutulog ka ng alas 12, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, gising mo. Diba? So kung natutulog ka ng 10 o'clock, dapat mga 7. Dapat makompleto mo yan. At kailangan, hindi pa gising-gising, dapat kompletong tulog. Ha? Hindi yung natulog ka ng 3 hours, nagising ka, tapos to another 2 hours, hindi. Dapat po kompleto. No? Napaka-importante talaga ng sleep. Okay? At ng supplements. No? So the dietary supplements, it aims to meet nutritional needs through diet alone. So pagkain talaga, napakalaki ng pagkain. So high dose nutrient supplements can be protected against or can increase the risk of cancer. High doses of vitamin supplements should not be used indiscriminately as protection against diseases. No? So optimal lifestyle is the key to optimal health. Yung diet, exercise, nutrition, di ba yan yung parati nating sinasabi. So make barley a part of your lifestyle. Lifestyle na to, araw-araw iniinom mo yan, okay? Ano ba yung nandun sa barley? Ito na. Ano ba yung, okay, history pala. Si Dr. Hagiwara, di ba, parati natin nababanggit, pinag-aralan ng barley. Si Dr. Howard Lutz, pinag-aralan din niya. At si Dr. Yasuo Hota ng University of California. Alan Goldstein, PhD, George Washington University School of Medicine and Sciences. Pinag-aralan talaga nila na ang barley ay nakakatulong, no? Nakakatulong sila. Okay? May history dyan. So, what is in barley? Ano ba yung nandoon sa barley na makakatulong sa cancer? Due to the fact that barley grass is rich barley grass is abundant, no? Madami silang vitamin A, B1, B2, C, folic acid, B12, calcium, iron, potassium, chlorophyll, and all 9 essential amino acid. It helps chelate chemicals from the body also. Ito mga nabanggit ko, ito yung nandun sa barley na nakakatulong, no? Nakakatulong sila, okay? So nandun, ang barley meron siyang enzymes. Ano ba yung enzymes? Furthermore, the live enzymes barley grass contains, which number in thousands, help to neutralize and combat the numerous carcinogens we are exposed to in modern living, such as benzyl pyrene, no? Nakikita natin yan sa mga plastic, black charcoal and BHT, butylated hydroxytolene. Rats fed to BHT has developed lung and liver tumors, no? Yun yung ayon sa pag-aaral. Pero ang barley, madami siyang enzymes. Ang barley, meron siyang SOD or superoxide dismutase. It's an enzyme found in all living cells. And enzyme is a substance that speeds up certain chemical reactions in the body. It can help in conditions where oxygen molecules are believed to play a role in disease. Demolish free radicals in the body. So tinatanggal yung mga basura, yung mga ano ba yung free radicals, yung mga toxins natin sa katawan natin, okay? Young barley grass helps to radically reduce free radicals, stopping the chain reaction of oxidation, which causes the death of healthy cells. Studies showed that high levels of SOD or superoxide dismutase were effective in treating cancer. In fact, all tumors found to date in any type of cancer were found to be low in superoxide dismutase. So wag kayong magtaka na merong mga umiinom ng barley nakatulong, no? Nakatulong sa kanila, no? Based on a study conducted at the University of Iowa, there is a relationship between the levels of superoxide dismutase and the occurrence of cancer. Diminished amounts of SOD were found in cancer cells. Okay? P4D1. Okay, so merong P4D1 si barley according to Dr. Yasuo Hota. Anti-inflammatory siya. It repairs DNA in cells and prevents carcinogenesis. Destroys the protein sheet of cancer cells so that white blood cells can attack and destroy them. No, mamaya may i-share si Doc Mikey tungkol sa oxidation, inflammation, no, para makatulong para sa ating makatulong sa pangangatawan natin. So, yung alpha tocopherol succinate, no, it is also believed that the barley greens antioxidant component called alpha tocopherol succinate can fight cancer. Alpha tocopherol succinate is a relative of vitamin E, no? Magkamag-anak sila, which is known for its anti-cancer mechanisms. No, yun yung mga nakikita sa barley. Alpha tocopherol succinate has relative effects for several types of cancer such as brain tumors, prostate cancer, and leukemia. Okay, at may chlorophyll din si barley, di ba? So pag yung barley, mataas sila sa chlorophyll, research indicates that the chlorophyll content in barley grass interacts with carcinogens and causes them to become inactive. Okay, so barley grass chlorophyll components play an important role in the detoxification of the body. Tinatanggal niya. With chlorophyll, free radicals can be warded off, which cause harm to healthy cells. No? Mataas sa chlorophyll ang barley, kaya wag tayong matakot. Inumin natin si barley. No? Meron din tong vitamin B17. Barley grass is also rich in vitamin B17, which has the potentials to destroy cancer cells while leaving the healthy cells unharmed. Okay? So ano pa ang meron si barley? Meron siyang fiber. So since it is naturally rich in fiber, mataas sa fiber si barley, it can boost your intestinal health, no? Diba? So, wawalisin, tatanggalin niya. Hence, protecting you from colon cancer, diba? The fiber component of barley decreases your risk of colon cancer by increasing the bulk activity and decreasing the transit time of fecal matter which makes your colon healthier. So again, di ba, ang fiber, taga-walis, walis, tatanggalin na, wawalisin yung mga basura sa katawan. So kailangan araw-araw nag-move tayo ng bowel. So paano mag-move? Dahil sa fiber, tutulungan niya. Okay? So make barley a way of life. Totoo yan. Araw-araw mo talaga. Huwag mong tipirin yung katawan mo. Tipirin mo na sa ibang bagay. Magtipid ka sa kuryente, di ba? Huwag sa katawan. Conclusion, cancer is an increasingly common disease that can affect many parts of the body. There are significant risk factors for cancer development. The optimal lifestyle, including plant-based diets and active living, may reduce the risk of developing cancer in a number of important ways. Barley juice can improve cancer survival and help prevent cancer occurrence. So kailangan talaga plant-based po tayo, pagkain, okay? Boost the immune system, fiber protection from toxin, antioxidant po ito, okay? Different colored plant food contains different types of phytonutrients, no? Kaya nga kailangan eat a rainbow, di ba? Sinasabi ng mga doctors yan. Marami, parati tayong kakain ng mga maraming kulay, di ba? Para humaba talaga ang ating buhay, no? So plant-based, pick one new food every week and try to incorporate it into your meal. So kunyari, kalabasa, hindi ka kumakain ng kalabasa, diba? Squash, kain ka ngayon. Diba? Next week, magdagdag ka naman. Radish naman. O diba? So, ampalaya. So, kailangan dagdag tayo. So, do your research. No? Marami na ngayong mga pag-aaral. Nasa YouTube na lahat. No? Aim to include at least 3 different colors in every meal. No? Sabi ko nga, may kamatis ka. O diba? Meron isang kang kulay. Meron kang berde, gulay na kangkong. Diba? So, meron ka. Tapos, meron kang ubas, o di may grapes ka, di ba? So, kailangan maraming kulay yung kinakain talaga natin. Proper nutrition, rest at exercise. Ito naman talaga ang kailangan natin parati. Kaya nga, again, reminder, pero minsan yung mga basics, reminder, hindi natin nagagawa. Tanong, nakakakain ba ng tama? Nakakakain ba ng gulay? Nakakainom ba ng barley araw-araw? Nakakapag-exercise ba? Nakakatulog pa? 3 lang yung kailangan ng katawan natin, and yet itong 3 na to, hindi natin nagagawa ng tama. Tanong talaga yan sa atin, sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, sa inyong lahat, di ba? Proper nutrition, exercise, tsaka rest. 3 na nga lang yung hinihingi ng katawan natin, hindi pa natin nagagawa. Nakakatulog ba tayo ng tama? Nakaka-exercise ba? Nakakakuha ba ng vitamin D sa araw, di ba? This is really the key or the element, the key to good health. Pero again, 3 lang yung hinihingi ng katawan natin, hindi pa natin nagagawa. The decision, what do you want to do now? Kasi ang healing talaga nasa katawan natin. Ito, binigay na sa atin, pero hindi na naman natin iniinom ng araw-araw. Minsan iinom, minsan hindi. Diba? So, nasa atin talaga, mag-exercise ba tayo, matutulog ba tayo ng maaga, diba? So, hindi ko pa nga nabanggit yung mga stress, yung mga ganito. 3 lang, diet, exercise, and sleep. The decision will always be ours. Okay? So, yan ang aking sharing. Doc, let me have your thoughts on about cancer. Okay? So, actually, meron binabanggit parati si Doc about yung oxidation and inflammation. Doc, can you expound more on that?
Yeah. Okay. But let me first, comment on your idea or what you said about magtitid, di ba?
Magtitid.
Sa health, no? For many years I did community development, no?
Yes.
And one of the things I learned, was chronic disease, such as cancer, chronic disease can lead a family into poverty.
Yeah.
A chronic disease, no? And you see, even if just one person in the family gets a chronic disease such as cancer,
Oo.
magbubuhos ng ano lahat ng lahat ng resources ng pamilya doon di ba?
Correct.
Mag-uutang pa no?
Oo.
Talagang they sell everything, their house, their farm, their kalabaw, lahat, no? Kasi if it's
Ibebenta.
cancer, talagang nakakaawa no? Tapos, lahat ng savings nila, di ba? Yung ibang bata hindi na mag-aaral, no? Some people will have to stop studying, they will have to start working just to support the medical needs of a cancer patient, whether it's a father, the mother, a brother, sister, or a child, no? Ganyan, no? And after so many years, mamamatay pa. Diba? Ganyan yan Ganyan.
Ubus
That's
na.
how bad our situation is.
Correct.
So it really drives them into poverty. No? Nakikita ko yan I always see that. At talagang naawa ako no? And I always tell myself, which is why I end up teaching people how to eat well, how to plant their own. I have this I had this program in Negros and in Bicol, no, and in Masbate. We call it faith gardens, faith gardens. Food always in the home, okay? 20 square meter gardens, all vegetables lang, no? It can feed a family of 6 for the whole year, except for the rice, no? It's a vegetable garden, no? Can feed a family of 6 for the whole year, no? And that's where the family gets its nutrition and all. No? And it's not much work, no? Only in the beginning, the preparation. 20 square meters is very small. No? And in the provinces, many people have that. No? And that small plot alone, no? So it's educating people how to eat well. So for many years, yan lang ang ginagawa ko sa probinsya. No?
Provinces.
I teach people how to eat well by planting the right greens, vegetable. Of course, I don't teach them how to plant barley, diba? No, because that's a different story. I teach them how to plant different kinds of vegetables a whole year round, how to mix, and what vegetables to plant together, at what time of the year, how to take care of them, how to prepare the soil. And no? I did that for I don't know how many years, maybe 9 years. I was teaching them faith gardening. We teach that also to pastors who go out to the far-flung areas, para they don't have to rely on their congregation to feed them. They can survive on their own. No? So that's the importance talaga. No? And I see your point, no? Bing, no? Na talagang don't wait for the time that you will get sick, no? Then you invest in proper diet or proper food. Don't wait for that time, no? Because when the time comes, mahirap na, no? Mahirap na. You will have to put out more resources.
Yeah.
The time to invest in good health, whether it's your family or your friend's family or your client's family, is now. The time to invest in proper nutrition is now. And when you invest in proper nutrition now, maliit lang no? Compared to if you wait till you get cancer, ay nako. No? Talagang maubos talaga ang saving mo. Mapuputas talaga yung yung mga pockets na, no? Talagang it's difficult if you start to wait for cancer. Okay? Now, going back to your lecture, Bing.
Yeah.
You started by saying it all begins in the cells, no?
Yeah.
Or you focus on the cell.
Yeah.
Doon talaga ang doon talaga ang bakbakan no? The chemistry is in the cells, no? But the decisions that control the cells is from your diet, what you put in your mouth, no? Kung ano kinakain mo, yan, everything you eat will go down to the cellular level, no? So it's your decision pa rin, no? So it's good to understand that kung whatever you eat eventually will go down to the cellular level. No? And it's in the cellular level where the cancer war begins. No? Um, as defined by by being earlier, no, cancer cells are uh, mutated cells. No, they're cells that are not normal, but they abnormally develop and produce very quickly. No, in fact, they produce so quickly that they become a mass. No, they become
Tumor.
a a tumor. Yeah, kasi
Tumor.
dumadami eh. No?
Mm.
And that is abnormal. No? But it happens when the RNA or the DNA of the cell is damaged, and the DNA cannot repair itself. Okay. If I have to be controversial at this time, no, I will just throw this in now, but let's discuss this some other time, okay? But I will throw it in now. No? When the DNA is damaged, no, normally a good healthy cell and the environment of the cell will throw that away, no? Kakainin niya ng ng white blood cells natin, no? Kakainin yung mga damaged cells, no? Sometimes when our environment is too acidic, no? Or it has too much sugar, it's too acidic, yung mga damaged cells na yan, hindi na uh, that garbage cell is not thrown away, no? It remains there, no? And the whole environment of the cells becomes garbage talaga, no? And it festers, right? Dumadami ng dumadami, no? And then all the good cells there, they start dying, no? So it becomes a hood basurahan talaga, no? Nagiging, what's the name of the, nagiging mapayatas garbage dump ang isang area, no? And then it starts producing its own replication of bad cells, no? And that's why you'll notice that these cancer cells they look bad, they smell bad, no? They're ugly looking when you look at it kasi it's abnormal talaga, no? And our normal cells that fix the cancer cells cannot fix it anymore, no? That's the reason why personally, no? And ito na yung sinasabi kong very contentious, no? That's the reason why I try to stay away, and I tell my patients to stay away from the mRNA vaccines, diba? Kasi they work with RNA and DNA. No? And there's a study that just came out about 2 weeks ago that somehow it affects the DNA repair. Okay, it affects the DNA repair. Kaya on a natural basis, our bodies get the cells of our bodies get destroyed. No? And then there is some repair. No? There's some repair. Pero these vaccines na for emergency use lang, no, na hindi pa masyadong proven, they act on they prevent the repair no, of the DNA. Kaya yung DNA na nasisira, tuloy-tuloy ang hindi na-repair. So kami, no, many of us doctors were cautious about that. No? Until such time that it's proven safe, no, we will keep away from that. So the reason I'm bringing it out is not to scare you, no, because I care for my patients, di ba? And because we're all one family now in Sante, I care for no, as much as possible if you can lang, no, stay away a little bit, no, from the mRNA. I'll tell you to stay away because they're playing with DNA and RNA. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, as much as possible. No? So our cells, no, our cells live in an environment, and that environment is is uh, regulated by the food we eat. Huh? If we eat too much glucose or starchy carbohydrates, no, with kulang ang fiber and all, no, it becomes acidic, no, and that acidic environment promotes cancer growth, no. All of us have cancer cells, no, but do we feed it or not? Do we feed it or not? No. If if we eat lots of greens and may chlorophyll, diba? Ayan talagang the chlorophyll will totally take out the acidity of the environment. No?
Yeah.
Vitamin B17, no, that's called lateral, no, that directly kills cancer cells. Okay, and that lateral or vitamin B17 really attacks cancer cells. That will not only change the environment, that will attack cancer cells. Okay, and I'm glad to know that there is vitamin B17 pala in no? That's very, very, very good news. No? So the environment plays a lot of no? Just like us, no? If we live in an environment that is very polluted, will we get sick or not? Of course, we will get sick, diba? If we live in an environment that has fresh air, no, and all, we will be healthy, diba? Same thing with the cells in our body. No? There are foods that will make the environment of the cells healthy, and there are foods that will make the environment of the cells not healthy. Okay, so the vegetables will always make our environment of the cells healthy. Water, no, oxygen, no, will all of these are good for the cells. Carbohydrates, not really, no. Sugars, not really, no. These are aside from food, stress, no, which we haven't even
Yes.
talked about much. Stress is If we go back to your first slide, no, no, the origins of cancer, no, we can talk about that for hours and hours talaga, no? Because it can come from many places, no? When you talk about processed foods, diba? When people or companies process foods, the reason why they process it is to make it last longer, diba? Kung hindi, mabubulok ka agad no? Kasi when we buy food in grocery stores. Dati, we go to the farm or we pick it up from the garden or from our environment, from,
palengke
farm,
every day.
Yeah, and it's fresh. Pero ngayon, no, our civilization now is the farmer plants, the middleman passes it on to another middleman, and it goes to the grocery, diba? So, ilang araw yan, no? Before we can actually get it. Yeah. Look at how do they get vegetables into the northern hemisphere where there's snow? No, they have to put it in cans, diba? So the process, even fish in cans, diba? Dito sa Pilipinas, no, we get it from the sea, diba? Except now for sardines and all. I have a friend in the US, no? When he found out na malaking isda palang tuna, I told him, tuna is big fish, di ba? Yes, no, tuna is small fish. Kasha sa can. I go, I said, wow, you really don't know, no, where your food comes from. No? A tuna is a very big fish. Then he goes, how can it fit in the can? I go, only a small part of the tuna fits in the can. No? Process na yan. No? So, they put many chemicals in food so that it can last long in the grocery shelf. Okay? So they put so many chemicals, and those chemicals we eat also. Okay? So it's not good for our environment. and for the environment of the cell. This is why many times our colon, no, rejects all of these things. Kaya maraming colon cancer ngayon, ba? Because it rejects all of these things, no? In many of our vegetables, you had a slide, being that showed Asian women and Western women, diba?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Asian women eating lots of soy, diba?
Soy.
And it's good for us. But
Yeah.
Western women eat lots of soy, it gives them breast cancer. Why? Because they put lots of fertilizer, no? And
Hormones.
yeah, and
Those hormones.
hormones. They use hormones actually, no? Para mas malago and more soy, production, no? But these plant hormones, no? Estrogen, no? Plant estrogens cause breast cancer. That's why number one ang breast cancer sa Western countries, no? Because of the food that they eat, no? Uh, the 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 chemicals they put in the food they eat, no? Uh, then lung cancer also, diba? Because of the
Smoking.
smoking, pollution, no?
Yeah.
Pollution.
Uh-huh.
Colon cancer because of the the foods again, no? The processed foods.
Stuck up in the body. Oh.
Yeah, and
So
you won't
food.
see that in countries where they eat natural foods. You won't see, you won't see colon cancers in those countries. No?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see, it's really how you take care of your cells. Meaning, what kind of food you put into your cells. It's natural for us to grow old, and it's natural for our cells to get old, And the two processes of our cells, that grow old is called oxidation and inflammation.
Yes. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's normal, no? In inflammation is pagmamaga. Okay? And it's normal, no? It's normal for that. And many things cause that, no? In fact, COVID, the reason people die from COVID is because of inflammation. General inflammation yan, no? Generalized inflammation. All of our body organ with COVID get inflamed, no? Especially the lungs. Okay? Especially the lungs. And there are foods, no, that are anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
No? Vegetables in general are anti-inflammatory. No? Of course, for me, turmeric talaga ang number one anti-inflammatory. Yeah, no? I wish one day we can have a product that has that's turmeric taste, diba? Because that's really great. No? But barley has in general, no,
Okay.
does not offer any inflammatory uh, uh, effect. No, in fact, it has anti-inflammatory markers, ingredients, no, but not probably as strong, no, as turmeric. But with constant and regular use, you can prevent inflammation. No? Why? Because you are making the environment of the cell healthy, no? And by making cells healthy, you prevent inflammation. So
Yeah.
it is on the it works on the preventive side of good cell health, no? And then the other is oxidation, no? Which is why you were talking about SOD, no?
Yeah.
Which
Superoxide.
yeah, no. Ang haba ng no? Superoxide dismutase, no? Yeah. It helps really, no? Na if you want to actually prevent yourself from growing old, no?
Yeah.
You can actually do it, no? By preventing yourselves from growing old, from getting old. No? And the way to do that is by
Okay.
taking, again, antioxidants. No? Antioxidants. And one of the best antioxidants is chlorophyll. No? Uh, it's nature's wonder antioxidant. No? Chlorophyll, and which is very, which is very abundant in barley. No? So you know, I cannot say, I cannot overstate how much benefits there are, no? That you can find in barley. In fact, it's all there, no? Tapos may vitamin B17 eh. Parang ano ako, I go, oh my God, meron pala nga.
Meron
No?
this, yeah.
May direct anti-cancer. You know, in my practice, I do integrative medicine, and many of our patients, maybe 25% of the patients I see in my clinic are cancer patients. And never do we give uh, the normal anti-cancer medicines. No? We normally give vitamin C drips, no? Which is antioxidant, no? In nature. No? That's an antioxidant. And we give always, no, vitamin B17.
Oh, on a separate, siya.
Yeah. Tablets, ang vitamin, B17, and we give IV vitamin C. Yan lang, and a little acupuncture, no?
And nutrition.
Nutrition is key, definitely. Zero sugar.
Sugar.
No? And we focus on greens. Greens, no? That's veggies. No? We focus on greens, but colors of the rainbow is important. No?
Yes.
Colors of the rainbow. All kinds of vegetable, but focus on the greens.
Yeah.
We're heavy on green vegetables. No? I personally give a lot of barley to my patients. And I'm telling you, no, I don't want to make payabang, no, pero I think, no, and not I think, I'm sure that my rate of cure for cancer is better than any of the hospitals, any of the big hospitals that you go to. Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Because what they do in the hospitals, they have been doing for the last 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, diba?
Yeah.
And I don't know, they always do the same thing, and they're always not succeeding, no, with a high percentage.
Yes.
And yet they always do it the same thing again, diba? I don't know why, paulit-ulit, no?
Yeah.
With a low success rate, paulit-ulit.
Correct.
That's why my clinic is very busy, because people know na paulit-ulit yan, diba? And they hear na, with my clinic, it's getting, I don't want na to practice anymore. I'm getting tired already. Pero, many people are getting smart, in short. No?
Yeah.
Many people are getting smart. They're realizing that their healing is in their hands.
Yes.
No? It's in their hands. It's not in the hands of the pharmaceutical companies. No? Talaga, no? And it's in their hands. And it doesn't cost their life savings.
Correct.
It doesn't cost their life savings. So it's 100 times cheaper, and they have 100 times better life expectancy than they go the other way around. Diba?
Correct.
It's not painful. They have control of their lives. No, the decision is theirs. No, they won't lose their hair. They won't feel like they're yeah, diba? It's not like that. No, they won't feel as if they're dying every day, diba? Hindi masakit. They can see their friends. Their friends can visit them. No, they're not vomiting anywhere around, diba? Not like that. Ibang-iba talaga. Ibang-iba. And why? Because they're brave enough and they're smart enough to know that they can control it by their diet alone. No,
Yes.
because from their diet and some supplements, no, they can change the milieu or the environment of their cells. No? And that's where the mechanism in their cells. Diba? And it goes to every cell. When you eat food, it goes to every cell. No? Just like when you take a chemotherapeutic drug, a chemo drug, it goes to every cell, bad or good. Diba? And it kills
All.
bad and good cells. Diba? That's why you feel bad when you take chemo drugs. Diba? It kills good and bad cells. But when you change the environment now of your cell to make it good, it's only the bad cells that get affected. Because the good cells feel better. Diba? It's the bad cells that just die. Diba?
Correct.
But catch it early. Catch it early. Because the earlier you catch it, the better. Diba? That's why now lang eat properly. Exercise. Diba? Eat properly. That's the reason why Bing keeps on saying, make it a habit. Make it a habit. But do not wait for yourself to get cancer. Diba? Or for your loved ones to get cancer. Do not wait. Diba? Make it a habit. No? It doesn't take much. Do it on a regular basis.
Correct. So make it daily. Yun na nga, every day talaga. So drink proper food, nutrition, barley, 'di ba? It's here, no? So na-mention ko na what's in barley that can help, especially with cancer. No, so ng daming mga causative factors like na-mention nga ni Doc. Okay? So I think we've covered a lot. No, we've covered a lot, and we always remind everyone it's really in the food, no? Kasi nga cell nutrition tayo. That's why the barley is really important. Okay? So Doc Mikey has mentioned also, nako, ubos na talaga ang pera.
Talaga, oo.
Ubos ang mga kayamanan kasi parang tayo, 'di ba, mga Pilipino pa naman, parang dugtungan ng buhay, pera lang 'yan, gagawa ng paraan, ipapangutang, ibebenta lahat ng ari-arian, ekta-ektaryang lupa. But then again, it's really the lifestyle change that we need to do every day starting now. No, importante talaga yung ngayon. So Doc, just give us a short reminder and ano to na parang reminder at saka parang parati nating sabihin sa kanila na yung importance talaga ng taking the proper food, exercise, and barley, taking it every day.
Yeah,
na makakatulong sa atin.
The thing here is we only have one life to live, diba? Let's play it smart, diba? Let's play it smart. There are many things that are risky and hazardous, diba? Like COVID, diba? Things like that, no? Like our poor environment, diba? Risky environment, pollution. Yeah. The warming of the earth, diba? We have to be smart as we live through life, no? And we're responsible for our families. Diba? I have 3 children, 15, 16, and 1.5 years old. Diba? I have to be smart, no? I don't want to die early. Diba? I die early, my kids will suffer. Diba? I have to instill in them the proper way to live a happy, healthy life, diba? So, be smart, no? You live a life of preparedness, no? You live a life of iwas also, diba? Oh, no. You try not to get sick, no? But you try to live within a certain means also, diba? Na cost effective, no? For this cost, you can live a good life, diba? Or a healthy life. So, you eat properly, no? You don't have to eat. You don't have to spend a lot, no? Just eat properly, no? Exercise. I exercise every day. What do? I walk. Diba?
Oh, good.
I walk 40 minutes, 1 hour every day. No? Sometimes when I'm tamad, I don't. Okay lang. Cheat day, di ba? Okay lang. But I walk every day.
Ah. 30 minutes.
No, 40 minutes. Not even 30 minutes.
Oh,
40
40
minutes
minutes.
to 1 hour, to 1 hour, 15 minutes a day. Depends what time I come home from work.
Yeah.
Uh, how much does that cost?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, napupudpud lang yung rubber shoes ko.
Rubber.
Yan lang. Diba?
Yeah.
I go home, drink water, that's it. Diba?
Exercise talaga.
Exercise. Oh, exercise. And then I eat healthy. I eat healthy. I eat vegetables all the time. I take about 3 servings of barley a day. Yeah, maybe 4. Depends on what form. Sometimes I take the powder form, I take the capsule form, I take the coffee form, di ba? Oh. By the way, there's coffee, I don't know if you know, no? But I take it also in coffee form. Yeah, I take the powder form. No? I take a capsule a day, no? In the morning. I mix that with my juice, no? That I bring to the clinic and office. I take 3 or 4 servings a day.
Yes, ako din. 3 or 4 ako din in a day. And vitamin C, of course.
So may fiber ako. I have fiber also. I get my fiber there. Then I eat bananas, no?
Fruits,
Orange, apple, things like that.
Oh, well. So actually, again, business owners, Sante, business partners, and owners, no? Sabi nga ni Doc, we only have one life, no? Alagaan talaga natin ito kasi this is the money-making machine. Ito yung gagawa ng pera. Ito, we have to rest. We have to do a lot of exercise at wag nating i-abuse ang ating katawan. Kasi nga, mahal natin ang ating pamilya at talagang mahal natin, dapat mahalin ang katawan. Yes, Doc.
I have a challenge.
Yeah.
Or no? No? I'm turning 63, no?
Wow.
In 2 weeks' time. Okay?
Oh, yes,
2 weeks'
December.
time. I told myself that I am going to do a triathlon.
Yeah.
Okay? Next year. Next year. Okay? So aside from just walking 1 hour or 1.5 hours a day, I'm going to start running and then I will do biking and then I'll do swimming.
Good.
I will start with a family triathlon, a regular one.
Yes.
And then you watch me run and race. Okay?
Yes, yes. Oh, the age is just a number, okay? So we learned a lot tonight, Doc. Maraming salamat. And Christmas season is here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We appreciate all your learnings, your sharings, no? At marami rin talaga na reminders lang talaga. Reminder, we have a very good product, no? So that's why we really have to take it every day. And not also na tayo, i-share natin sa lahat, i-share natin sa mga anak natin, sa pamilya natin, sa kapitbahay. And in fact, I always tell them also, give this as a gift. Give them a gift of health, diba? So, para nakakatulong tayo, nakaka-share tayo. Who knows, they will be our partner someday, no? Hindi naman ito, kasi we are sharing the good news of the barley at saka health talaga tayo, health and wealth na business. Napakaganda ni Sante, that's why we really have to share it to everyone. Okay, again, maraming salamat sa inyo. Nandito lang kami. If you have questions, may mga questions sa na kanina tinatanong niya if the goiter daw can lead to cancer. Depends, no? Depende yan, Doc, no? So,
normally hindi.
Normally, ayan, sabi ni Doc, yun nga, question kung possible. Normally hindi, pero again, it's really on your lifestyle. It's really on the food that we take. About the vaccine, we will be discussing it on another topic kasi medyo mahabang talakayan yan kasi others have already taken the and A, no? So again, balance it with barley, the food that you take, no? So there's a question if you can take barley with turmeric.
Of
Pwede naman
course.
if you like,
Of
oh yes,
course.
of course, oh, diba? If you like the taste, put more turmeric, it's okay. But if you want to ano to na magkaiba, it's okay. Okay? So